Zelensky's surprise visit to Washington ignites hope for Ukraine aid boost. In a bold diplomatic maneuver, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy landed at Joint Base Andrews on September 20th, bypassing official schedules to demand immediate approval of a $15 billion supplemental aid package. Addressing both chambers of Congress, Zelenskyy delivered an emotional plea. Ukraine's fight is the defense of freedom itself. Congressional leaders from both parties joined him on the House floor, a rare display of unity in an increasingly polarized U.S. Capitol. Senate Majority Leader made clear that approval could come by the end of this week, contingent on oversight measures. The Kremlin sharply criticized the visit as a direct intervention in Russia's sphere of influence, with President Putin warning of serious consequences. Russia's UN envoy called the aid fuel for a prolonged conflict, while China urged all parties to seek a diplomatic settlement. Back in Kyiv, polls showed 78% public support for Zelensky's trip, reflecting war fatigue but hope that fresh aid could tip the balance. NATO generals privately expressed optimism that additional U.S. aid would accelerate Ukraine's autumn counteroffensive. However, some U.S. lawmakers called for tougher conditions, demanding stringent anti-corruption checks. Zelenskyy countered, promising transparency and inviting U.S. officials to oversee fund use. As the world watches whether Congress will deliver, Zelenskyy's gamble underscores Ukraine's reliance on Western resolve and highlights the intersection of domestic U.S. politics with a distant battlefield.